We begin, though, with Pep Guardiola, who has weighed in on the set-piece debate. He says he has to adapt to whatever situation is presented to him, but didn't want to give his views on pushing and pulling in the box. Guardiola was speaking to the media in the last hour.
Two set pieces they start to be an important part of the strategies. Before, when I started as a manager in the beginning, was different. We cannot say that in England, for example, set pieces. I remember when I was a young boy, a young kid. Every time we thought in Spain, when the people say, in England, when it's a corner, the people celebrate it, like a goal, celebrate the corner, a free kick. I remember perfectly when I was a young boy, so nothing changed. But it's true that I think Arsenal dictate a little bit how they do it, and it's an important role. And
there's been a lot of talk about excessive pushing and pulling at corners as well. Can anything done about that?
In that, I have my own opinion, remains to me.
You don't want to share with us?
I don't want to share. I share with my players for a long time ago. But about what happened inside of the box and outside of the box remains absolutely to me. And I don't want to share it with you.
You said how in England, when you were growing up, we used to cheer them and we loved them. But your influence on football perhaps is such that maybe we don't like them as much anymore. I mean, I think that's where Arne Slot was kind of going, right? So do you enjoy that style of football?
Yeah.
Yeah?
It's what it is. Listen, it's my business. I'm a manager, no? When it's a set pieces, I'm going to say, referee, please, I don't like set pieces. Go out. So it's what it is. Adapt and do it. And football is, I said before, there are 1,000 million things. And football has not been played in one way since the football has been created. So the football play in England is different in Spain, is different in Italy, is different, and that's nice. That's why Champions League is nice, different ways. Even in that country, every manager play in different way. So it's nice. That's why it's so attractive, so seductive. How boring will be in all the managers and all the leagues play in the same way. How boring will be. So if I like or don't like, it's my business. So if I don't like, I don't watch as a spectator. But it's what it is. I have to adapt. It's a question of how quick you adapt.